Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Look at me, look at me. Can you see me? Look at me. You typed into search. You typed in on your phone on YouTube. I have no friends and I have no job. What do I do? Now I know you're thinking that this is a bad thing. This is one of the greatest things that could have ever happened to you. And I'm going to tell you why in this video. All praise to the Most High. Say that then. Proper preparation and patience prepares you to prosper. Now, what you have to understand, if you have no friends, you're not a loser. And if you have no job, you're still not a loser. God does things that we might not understand at the moment, but later on, you will understand. The great thing about you not having a job right now, keyword I said right now, and the great thing about you not having any friends. Let me ask you a question before I say anything else. What kind of friends did you have? Let me ask you another question. What did you and your friends do? Now that you have no job and you have no friends, it's perfect. And the reason why it's perfect is because now you can go into isolation. And why do you want to go into isolation? You may be thinking, I don't want to go into isolation. I don't want a job. I don't want to work. I want friends so I can have friends. But isolation creates separation and elevation if you use it correctly, because you can isolate and be lazy, be laying around doing nothing but eating chips all day, lusting all day, watching the hub all day. You could be doing a whole bunch of nonsense that's not going to help you when you're isolated. But what you have to do is when you're isolated, you have to go within. The great Lauryn Hill said, how you going to win if you ain't right within? You have to go within. You have to spend time with the Most High God, read and study the Bible, focus on building yourself up, focus on strengthening your mind, focus on building and preparing yourself and your life. God removes people out of your life for a reason. God knows more than you know. God knows exactly and specifically and precisely. That's a word I don't say often. I don't say precisely often, but it came up. God knows specifically and precisely what you are going through right now. He knows all the fake friends that you had. He knows the friends that talk about you behind your back. He knows all of that. Say that then. He knows all of that. God knows all of that. You might not know all of that, but God knows all of that. So if you have no friends right now, don't worry. Don't worry. Be happy. You hear me? Don't worry. Be happy. And if you don't have a job right now, don't worry. Be happy. You can always create a stream of income in another way. Now, especially even more, now that you have no job, what do you have? You have one of the most important things we need. What is that? You have time. You have time. You have your whole 24 hours. You ain't got no friends. You ain't got no job. You got 24 hours. But the key, do you know what the key is? Are you listening to me right now? Do you know what the key is? The key is, what are you doing with your 24 hours in isolation? You have to have a schedule. 24 hours, you need to have a schedule. Alarm clock every hour. Set an alarm clock for every hour. Every hour go off. You do whatever you need to do for that hour. You focus on creating something. The great thing about the way that God created us is this. God created us to create, connect, and contribute. So when you have no job and no friends, you're in isolation. Many great men had to go through a period of isolation before they built something great. You are no different. We all have to go through a period of isolation. So this period of isolation, when you have no friends and no job, is going to help you. It's going to change you from the inside out, because the inside is more important than the outside. It's going to change you from the inside out. It's going to make you stronger. You're going to have more self-control. You're going to have more discipline. You're going to be able to resist temptation. You're going to be able to focus better. You're going to have a longer attention span. You are going to properly prepare so you can prosper. This is the perfect season. This is the perfect season for you in isolation with no friends and no job, because now you have time to spend with the Most High God. Now you have time to study the Word of God. Now you have time to pray more. Now you have time to focus on your purpose, to focus on the goals that you have, that you've been ignoring, that you've been getting distracted from. Maybe you're out with your friends. Maybe you're drinking. Maybe you're partying. Maybe you're going to the club. Maybe you're chasing women. Maybe you're doing any number of things possible. But now you have no friends. So you're not hanging out. You're not doing that. That's good. This is going to help you. This is going to help change you for the better. This is going to help your life improve and rise and elevate and progress forward. You must keep going. This is the best time possible for you right now. When you use the ideas that God gave you, when you use the imagination that God gave you, when you use your thoughts, your words, and your actions, all things that God gave you, you can prosper. You can rise like this. You can just keep rising. I understand you're thinking, oh, I'm isolated. I don't have friends. I don't have a job. What do I do? I just told you what to do. This is going to help you. I promise it will. This is going to help you. You have to understand, this world wants men to stay distracted. For any men watching this in their 20s or men in their 30s or men in their 40s, this world wants you distracted. This world wants you weak. This world wants you full of lust. This world wants you worshiping women. This world wants you to chase women. This world wants you to do and focus on everything outside of yourself. Everything starts from the inside. You got to make sure your heart is right. You got to make sure your heart is pure. You got to make sure you know the Most High God. This is very important. This is an important video right here. This is what y'all need to hear. Now what I'm about to do, I'm about to slide through and read a couple of verses right now. Proverbs chapter 24, verse 27. Bring it out. Proverbs chapter 24, verse 27. Prepare thy work without, and make it fit for thyself in the field, and afterwards build thine house. Right now, you're in a season, you're in a moment of preparation. Isolation is a moment in time where you prepare. It's a great thing that you have no friends and you have no job at this current moment in time. It's time for you to prepare. I say it in my videos all the time. Y'all might be new to the channel, I don't know. But I always say, all praise to the Most High. Say that then. Proper preparation and patience prepare you to prosper. I know that's a lot of P's. But write them P's down. It's going to help you prosper. You feel me? For real. Now, we're going to go into the next verse. The next verse, what is it? This is very important. Proverbs chapter 13, verse 20. He that walketh with wise men shall be wise, but a companion of fools shall be destroyed. Now, let me ask you a question. Before you got to this point in time where you searched on YouTube, no job and no friends, were any of your friends fools? You know the answer. You know the truth. Say that then. You know what the truth is. But let me tell you this. Let me tell you what fool means. Fool means the abandonment of truth. That means you know what the truth is, but you abandon it and you throw it off to the side. You don't use it. Now, what does wisdom mean? What does it mean to be wise? Wisdom is the knowledge. Wisdom is the application of truth. Wisdom is the application of truth, knowing when and where and why to use the truth. So you want to be wise. As a man, you're wise when you spend time with the Most High God. When you thank God that you woke up in the morning. You got to thank God that you woke up in the morning. When you thank God that you woke up in the morning, you are wise. When you talk to God every day, you are wise. When you study the Word of God, you are wise. When you focus on the truth and knowledge and understanding and wisdom and love and peace and joy and patience and self-control and discipline, you're wise. You are a wise man. Don't let this world lie to you. Don't let this world distract you. This is real. This is serious. You got a serious enemy in this world. You have a serious enemy, the adversary, the devil, the lowercase g God of this world. The devil is the God of this world, lowercase g. Look it up for yourself. You got real enemies in this world. You got real people that's trying to wish on your downfall, that want you to fail, that hate you. This is serious. Isolation is going to create separation and elevation, both, because God is a God of abundance. And y'all need to remember that. God is a God of abundance. You may not have no friends and no job right now, but it's the perfect time. God did it for a purpose in your life, because God knows all things. He knows what people is hating on you. He knows what people is trying to set traps for you to make you fail. He knows what people is talking about you behind your back at the job and with your friends or so-called friends. You get some new friends. You'll get a new job. You'll create your own job. You'll create content, or you'll do something else that God puts in line for you to win and succeed and prosper. God is a God of abundance. You have to have a mindset of abundance, an attitude of abundance. You got to be thankful and grateful all times. This is Proverbs chapter 13, verse 20. He that walketh with wise men shall be wise, but a companion of fools shall be destroyed. You know the saying, and birds of a feather flock together. So if your friends is all fools, you're going to be the fifth fool. And if your friends is all wise, you're going to be the fifth wise man. You feel me? All praise to the Most High God. Say that then. Proper preparation and patience prepares you to prosper. I hope this helped y'all for real. I hope this really helped y'all. Just listen. Stop. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Listen.